Hey parents, I wanted to come and kind of chat with you again, maybe provide a little tips, some helps to build on the great things that you guys are already doing at home. As always, I miss your kiddos and I'm available to video chat or by email or phone if you guys need anything. I can kind of help and support you guys. I know just like the rest of us, the kiddos thrive on that consistency and on routine, and none of us have it right now, and everything is so up in the air, and that can be so frustrating even to kids. So, a couple of tips to kind of help you get through, hopefully, the next few days or maybe weeks or however long this lasts. I want to encourage you to say yes to your kids as much as possible. This is kind of an unprecedented time, and there's no rules for this, how this should go, and I know everybody's doing the best they can as often as you can. If it's not something dangerous or that's gonna upset things in your guys' life later on, or not illegal or immoral, then I encourage you to say yes to your kids. They have so little control over what goes on in their lives and throughout the day that even if you think, gosh, this is gonna cost me 3 more minutes, or it's gonna whatever. If you can say yes, do say yes. I found that when I used that with my own daughter, things seem to go a little bit easier throughout the day, and some of the stuff, like, it's just stuff that it doesn't matter to me, so I'm willing to give it. If it's not something you're willing to give, then say no and hold your boundaries. And as much as you can, give choices throughout the day. Kids have so little control, so they'll thrive on choices. And this even works for things that they don't want to do. If you choose to clean up your room now, then you can choose to have 15 minutes of whatever, stay up an extra 15 minutes. I don't know if your house is anything like mine. There's not really a consistent bedtime because there's not a consistent wake up time for us. So whatever works for you, but giving choices can really help. And make things as fun as you can. I used to play this game when I was a teacher in my classroom called Magic Trash. And so if we were doing something, there's a lot of trash throughout the room, I'd pick out one piece of trash in the room and I wouldn't tell anybody what it was, and that would be the magic piece. And so whoever picked that up and threw it away got something. Now, it doesn't have to be a prize or anything physical. It can just be like who chooses the next TV show, or 15 minutes of extra whatever, get to stay at 15 minutes past your bedtime, whatever it is, something you're willing to, an extra soda, first dibs on the snacks, whatever. And so you can kind of play that same game with toys, like whoever puts the magic toy away. And like, I only have one child, so I play this with her. We clean up together a lot of times. And so if, she wants to get and clean up as much as possible because she wants to get the magic toy. So just as much fun as you can infuse into things. Make it a competition, make it a challenge, make it something. Can you beat, I'm going to put a timer on my phone for a minute. Can you do it faster than a minute? Something to kind of make it easier. My kiddo is, learning to write. And so sometimes she gets really frustrated with mistakes. So I found that if I come up with something silly or fun, and I've started doing like silent cheers, I don't know, every time she wrote a letter, to try to get her pumped up. Just something silly that can kind of keep things moving and keep things lighthearted. I recorded another video reading one of my favorite books to your kiddos, and then I told them some silly jokes and encouraged them to laugh as much as possible. And then I closed it with what I called like the Heroes Challenge, which is embrace challenges because things are difficult right now. Learn something new and create something every day. So I wanted to leave you guys with that. And again, I'm here to support you. If you guys need anything, just reach out. Thanks.